Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Gulfstream Park here on Wednesday. It is the 5th of March 2025. I'm going to look at the fifth race from Gulfstream, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the fifth from Gulfstream, which is quite a good race here. It's an allowance optional claim, purse $98,000. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards, number one 20,000 three times. The main claiming starter or restricted race, which never won 4 races. Optional claim price 75 grand. Field of 8 horses going 1,500 meters or 7.5 furlongs on the Gulfstream Park turf course. Rails are out 17 feet. I love the number 5 horse here, Ruse. We're going to go 5-7-3-8 in the superfecta. 5-7-3-8 super. Top selection of 5 horse Ruse. The 7-year-old gun by War Dancer. Timothy Hills trains. Jorge Ruiz gets the mount. They ran the horse most recently on 31st January here at Gulfstream. 1 mile and up 75, very similar conditions as today. And he finished third by 5 lengths that day. And he was a little wide that day. He does his better running style a little closer than to the pace than he was that day. He just yielded before the wire, not really even getting to the wire. He just never got to the wire first with them. It just wasn't his day to win. He ran his 20-1 odds that day. I think come back here, which run very well, where he could be forwardly paced. I think he could find a winner's circle check here today. He ran 2 back in a handicap on the 28th of December on the Tapeta, mile 16th, first start since October. In the race that day, finished ninth by 7 lengths. He was very wide, and he just wasn't comfortable that day. It wasn't his day to win. And then in the Mohawk Stakes at Aqueduct, mile 16th on the outer turf course in late October, he finished fifth by 5.25 lengths that day. Spirit of St. Louis was the next start winner. City Man, who finished second, is a decent horse. This horse just wasn't really getting into it that day. He kind of yielded before the wire, but he won a very nice 13th of October race at Laurel, the 1 mile 16th and option 40. He won by a half length from a tracking trip. He really ran terrifically. That was one of 2 victors in 2024. The other victor came on the 18th of May at Aqueduct, a mile and an optional 6-2 for open company, where he won by a hat on the front end, just dueling it out to the wire. He really ran a terrific race. Coming here, training well from where he's drawn. I'd like to see him a little bit more forwardly paced. If he can do that, he can win. The 7.5 furlong races at Gulfstream on the dirt could be very speed favoring at times, and I think he has the speed to win here. The 7 horse I shock a lot is your speediest horse. He might need the race though off the bench, but he likes running this mile trip. He won the poker at Saratoga back in June during the Belmont Stakes Festival meeting quite nicely by a length at 24-1 on the front end. Prior to that, I ran the opening verse at Churchill in May, where he just never was really comfortable. His races on this turf course last winter weren't bad at all. He closed it from a wide poker trend from nowhere here last January in a very nice allowance race. If he could run that race again today, he could win. He has a hidden ability that I think could do wonders in this race. Let's use him in the pick 4 that begins with or the pick 5 here that begins with this race. But to recap my selection for the fifth from Goldstrom, we're going to go take a shot with the 5 horse Ruse. Give kudos to the 7 horse I Chocolat, 5-7-3-8 Super, 5-7 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.